Oh, retro gamers, welcome to the stream. Going to play some Atari 7800 games today. I'm going to try comparing some of the 2600 versions to the 7800 versions. I have a few games where that's the case. We got Dig Dug on the screen right now. Dig Dug for 2600. Miss Pac-Man, Asteroids, Joust. Figure we'll get through some of that. Let's see. Oh, can't do that. Not sure where I'm going to read the chat. Guess I'll do it on here. It's funny. It looks like OBS is signed out of chat, so we'll do it on my phone. You can't see that, but that's okay. There we go. All right. Might get joined by Lily later. Let's start with Dig Dug, I guess, since it's already plugged in. See if I can figure out the buttons here, the controls. There we go. So this is 7800 Dig Dug. There you go. Audio seems to be working. Perfect. All right. So two buttons here. Oh. I'm gonna get killed here right away. If I'm not mistaken, you get more points if you go lower. Oh, he's going. Let's get him. Couldn't shoot there. So if I'm not mistaken on the scoring, the way it works is the lower you are, the more points you get for killing someone. And if you get two of these rocks, it makes a fruit appear. Oh, I was focused on getting the fruit. And that fruit's worth a lot of points. It's already going after me. Oh, that didn't get him. See if I can get the fruit this time. It's a mushroom. It's always a challenge to try and get the rocks and... oh yeah, get those guys. Because they're always after you, so... we're gonna get it this time, though. It's a pickle. Did not want to go left there. Whoops, you got me. Let's see if I can get the fruit in time. Yeah, 1,000 points. All right. All right. I'm not sure what to do here. There are two guys in there? So this is the 7800 version. You can see the graphics are okay. Whoa. Game over. Is there like an intermediate level? Oh yeah, there's bear. There's a fruit. The bear is usually easier. He's like shading on there. Let's try again. Alrighty. Sometimes it goes really fast, like the pumping, and sometimes it's really slow. So I can get that guy. Just missed him. So I'm gonna go deep here. Thought I had him. Ooh, I thought I turned right and I did not. See how slow it is there? Sometimes it does like 3 pumps all like that. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what I'm doing different. Let's try going down here, get some score. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Go, go, go! Oh, yes. Oh, no. Maximum points. Is that pickle stay there? Wow! He's just taking off. Whoa! My thumb slipped off. I'm using the 1700 control here. My thumb slips off. Let's compare this to the 2600 version, which is here. Alright, it's loading up. Ooh, look at those graphics, so good. What are the options here? The same thing. Well, bear or not bear. Okay. So what we'll notice right away is that the music is identical in this game. The graphics are not anywhere near as good, but the music is identical. I'm playing on bear mode. Whoops. Have to start that over. It's the same thing. You get two rocks and you get the fruit. Let's start that again, shall we? I don't want bear mode. There we go. Let's do it. So same thing. He's kind of walking on a grid. Oh, that guy got away. You can see it's much faster to kill the enemies. Whoops. Than on the 7800 version. I feel like the arcade version is also slower, like the 7800 version. Does that make the 2600 version superior? I don't know. The graphics are definitely worse. Doesn't show the score. Let's go way down here and get a higher score. Oh. I would have died there in the 7800 version. So we can get the fruit before he escapes. Not likely. There's the pickle. Going to get it though. Wow, I didn't mean to move left there. There it is. That's dangerous. Maybe I should stay up here where he can't. Whoa. Two guys coming. Slow him down. Get him! Whoops. Two dudes. I feel like also I couldn't... See, I'm standing right up against the wall here. I can still shoot the pump. Whoa! I feel like I couldn't do that in the 7800 version as well. Maybe I'll pop it back in and check. You know, all things being said, whoops, just push down and die. This is a pretty good version of this game. For an Atari 2600 game, this is pretty fun. Push left. I'm making mistakes in the D-pad quite a bit. Man, and the walk in the grid. There we go. Let me just confirm that. I want to confirm. Back on. I want to confirm if I can use the pump while standing right against the wall on the 7800 version. Because on the 2600 version, I was able to stand there at the wall, and then as the enemy floated into me through the wall, I was able to catch it in the pump. But I feel like in this one, I wasn't able to do that. The sound is still happening. But look, not here, though. Let's see. But not there. Oh, let's see how he got away from him there. Well, for sure, after playing them both, this one is way better. The graphics are so much better. Music's identical, the music and sound effects. Whoops. Try and get to the rocks. Wish I knew how to make it go faster or slower. Oh, I was able to grab it. Alright, so now we've confirmed that, let's move on to another set of games. Let's do Miss Pac-Man. We'll start with the 2600 version. Give that a second to load up. It should log into the chat. See if it works. Nope, I have to look up the password. But you guys don't get to see. There we go. Sorry, just so you guys know what I'm doing is logging into the chat in OBS so I can actually see it. And it is showing me all kinds of stuff. There we go. better. Okay. Sorry for that. Let's play some Ms. Pac-Man on 2600. Again, this is a very good version of this game. If you have a 2600, Dig Dug and Ms. Pac-Man should definitely be in your libraries. Let's see if I have trouble with the D-pad on this one. Seems to be okay so far. When I played Ninja Golf, I was also having some trouble with moving up at the wrong time. And in that game, if you push up or down, up by accident, you don't walk. If you're pushing up and right, it doesn't walk. It's very challenging. I go up here. Whoa. Can I get him? Oh, can I get that second fruit? Yeah, I'm having trouble moving up. I'm going to try the other. Like pushing up is really moving left and right a bit too much. Wow, I pushed up there again. Yeah, I'm going to swap the controllers and see. Maybe I have a controller problem or a thumb problem, right? Get the big score here. You got me. I'm going to swap the controllers. Let's see if that helps. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Let's see. It's still a bit weird. Could just be me. Yeah, tried pushing up there and he went left. I'm sorry, she went left because it's Ms. Pac-Man. I did end up picking up Pac-Man Jr. or Junior Pac-Man as well, which I don't think I've streamed that yet. Try and get all these ghosts together. Let's do it. He got away. Whoa! Got away from him somehow. So unlike the original Pac-Man on Atari 2600, this one, the level kind of resembles the Ms. Pac-Man level, much more so than Pac-Man 1. Where are these guys going? Well, that's strawberry, though. Haha! Pick that orange ghost. These guys. Yes. Ooh, that's big points. this way. Oh, I tried pushing up again. So I think the controllers are fine. It's just me needing to learn how to use it. Not quite as accurate as the... Oh, that was a close one. Right here. Nah. A lot of time wasted. Yeah, and we have board changes on this version, which is much better than the original Pac-Man on 2600 again. Uh-oh. Oh, he's faster than me now. And that's at 19,000. Alright, let's try 7800 version. Here we go. Again, right away you can tell the graphics are better. How does that sound, though? Wait, what levels do we have? Use joystick. Change settings. Banana. Teddy bear. Cherries. Strawberry. I think this is the level you start on. Apple. Here. And then... So cherries, if I'm not mistaken, is the normal one. Music's a bit better. Oh, sound is better for sure. Graphics are way better. Well, this is a pretty solid version of this game. Whoop. Whoops. I'll get one. Ooh, they're all here. 3 of them anyway. Get this one. Oh, I got him. Big score. Let's see if I can get the other ones. Went right into the pink one. Pinky. No more power pellets. I tried to go in up there, it didn't work. They're just hanging out. I'm gonna bring them over here if I can. Going right back. Oh, I was trying to grab it and move back. 2 left. Going right for them. Look at this guy. Alright, do it now. So I haven't played this too much since I picked it up. And it's not bad, actually. Whoa. Whoa! Walk right into him. Did I change directions twice there and still hit him? Wonderful. Whoa, hello. Man, kept pushing all kinds of directions there, didn't work. Let's try to get the pellets here. Yeah, there's one right after the ones I needed. There we go. Oh, we get the cutscenes. That's new. 2600 version. Oh, that was close. Oh no, I didn't even get the apple. Game over. Let's try one more time. Do I have 4 lives? Is that normal? Is that because I picked cherries? Now I want to check. I'm going to check. I'm going to reset the game. I'm actually going to try it on, and let's just see what the settings were when it first started. I thought it was on cherries. I'm also not being very diligent with the difficulty switches when I'm playing the 2600 versions. I think it's on easy. So it says cherries in the bottom there, yeah. Hey, where's he going? Whoops, I should have went left. So here's the thing though, when did this game come out? This came out around the time of the Nintendo, right? Now this is, although this is better than the 2600 Miss Pac-Man, and probably even the 5200 version as well. These guys are just getting away. I don't think these graphics are better than the NES. But in comparison to the 2600, this runs a lot like smoother and faster. Graphics are better. Sounds are better as well, even though the sound chip is the same between the 2600 and the 7800. Oh, that's close. Nice. What was it, the 3-man sound? It is. Oh, risk it. He goes right for these steam pellets, eh? See, just reading what you're saying there. You gotta watch with the pinky. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this version of the game has the correct AI for the ghosts. Is that right? And I think even the 2600 version does. Not all versions of Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man do. I've noticed when I play some ports of it that they kind of totally ignored the artificial intelligence that was in the original programming. I don't know if you can you pause? What button is pause on the 2600 Plus? It probably is a pause button. Oh. Oops. 86. 86. Is it faster? I also feel like it was getting faster while I was playing. 86. So yeah, the Nintendo was out in 85, 80. I'm trying to remember. I think I got my Nintendo in 87. But I think it was in North America in 86 as well. It's Ghost back in. Got him. Yeah, I could play it. I love the versions with the proper AI. Oh, they're all getting into this corner here. Nope, they're all running away now. But they're all going different ways. Oh. I can't get him because Pinky's there. Try and get this fruit. It's coming. £100. All that for 100 points. They're all getting away. Nope. Oh, I got that. It's literally the hardest part of the level is that top part because you have to go in one side out the other. There we go. You have a real 2600? Yeah, I do not have one. There was one at the retro game store that I go to, but I really also don't have a way to connect it to my modern television. I do have a CRT TV in the garage that I haven't made space for in the house yet, and I suppose you just connect it to the... I think it might... I don't know if it has the correct connection on it. I'm sure it does, because they all take those antennae, right? Might be worth trying, but what we're seeing here, this is the 2600 Plus. I like the HDMI output, especially for the streaming. The downside, of course, is that this is... one second here. Wow. This is emulation. Speaking of the 7800, they announced the 7800 Plus, and I was kind of hoping if they were doing that, it would have been an FPGA console, but they didn't do that, which is, I think it's a missed opportunity. Because from what I can tell, the 7800 Plus and this 2600 Plus here, they're the same exact console with a different shell on it. Maybe, I think I heard the RAM is faster, but why does the RAM need to be faster? That's probably just because that's what the manufacturer is manufacturing now. And the wireless controllers that they're creating are awesome as well. But they will have a dongle that is 9-pin, so they will work with even the old hardware and the 2600 Plus and everything. So those are, I mean, that's a great idea. Everyone should be picking those up. They're making this 2-button controller and the Atari 2600 style controller. Wireless. Sounds great. 2.4 gigahertz, and it has, I mean, you guys have probably all read the news by now, but they have USB and 9-pin dongles. So for PC as well, it's going to be great. And I guess for like RetroPie or any of your emulation consoles. So I'm definitely going to pick up some of those wireless controllers. I'm a fan of these old Atari consoles, so I'm probably going to pick up the 7800 Plus as well, even though it is functionally identical to this one. I also picked up the 400 Mini, even though I didn't have that console or any nostalgia for it at all when I was a kid, but I picked it up anyway. I'm not sure why. The version of Crystal Castles on there is awesome. On the 400 Mini, I really like it. I love Crystal Castles in the arcade. Not such a fan of the 2600 version. I find it a little nitpicky about picking up the gems, the little lines. Like you can literally walk around one in a circle and not pick it up. It's very strange. But yeah, that Atari 400 version of Crystal Castles is pretty darn good. If I had that when I was out, look at these three here. I'm not gonna get them. Wow, didn't even get two. Oh, that magenta guy. Oh, there's Pretzel. I'm gonna try and get it. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, damn it! I was a little faster. I could have got it. Is that it? Game over. You've got cool. You've got 17 cartridges with the patch scores. That's amazing. I love doing the patch scores. I bought Skyjinx, and then I got the patch score within like 5 minutes, and then I was like, oh, that's great, and I never played it again, which is a mistake because that game's fun too. Ooh, so you're looking for more Activision cartridges. Which ones are you looking at getting next? Like, what's your next three that you want? We've done Dig Dug, Miss Pac-Man. Next, we'll do Joust next. Again, 2600 version of this game is excellent. As an adult, I've been able to get the patch score on, I think, Chopper Command. And my favorite 2600 game of all time is Pitfall. I got the score. I haven't beaten Pitfall. Apparently, you can get all the treasures and finish it. I haven't done that yet, but I did get the patch score, which is cool. And Frostbite as well. Got the patch score on top. All right, this game is awesome. Haven't played it with this 2-button controller though. Let's see what it's like. We really just need left and right and the button, so. I had this one as a kid. I love this game. Oh, a little lower than him, I guess. There we go. I'm very curious when I play the 7800 version if the sounds are the same. It's a little risky. Or if there are obvious upgrades like Pac-Man. Oh, okay. They did play the sound. There we go. That was risky as well. The egg floating up. Oh, got that just in time. Oh, hello, birdie. I guess you could have came down and killed me there. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I got a free man at 20,000. Nice. Is that going up again? It's coming down to get me now. Why wasn't he blue when he woke up? Whoa. Ooh, I got 4 of them that time. Oops. That might be it. Alright, let's try the 7800 version now. Yeah, you said I can pick up a VCR. I think you're right. It doesn't even need to have the ability to use the tapes. As long as it converts the video signal. Then I can output it to composite, right? Ooh, look at the graphics here. All right. So same thing. Sounds are definitely better. Egg physics are a little bit more realistic, quote unquote. Sounds are better. The screeching's better. The walking sounds the same. Obviously, the graphics and level design are more arcade accurate. Here comes the lava. Oh yeah, you can go over the... Oops. And your little bird flies away as the ostrich. That's fun. Whoops. Saying whoops a lot. Click to the top there. Jesus, that was close. See if we can get this one before the... Oh, there's the bird. It's faster. Ooh, the fire's a nice touch. It's like the arcade. Oh, I didn't even get him. Yeah, I should let one of the eggs hatch, because in the arcade version, an ostrich will fly by and pick him up. So let's see what happens. I'll grab one of these, but not the other. As I say that, I'm probably just going to grab both. There we go. Oh, the other one fell in the fire. So, no test. Let's try with this guy, I guess. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's see what happens with this egg. See if he just hatches, or if a bird comes to get it. Or if the pterodactyl will work me while I'm waiting. There he is. Oh, the bird comes, look. That's fine. The little hand is grabbing them, also like the arcade. That's cool. In the fire. So I'm just reading in the chat, you were saying that Atari had the console and games ready to go, but they just sat on it. And I believe I read that as well. Like, it was a good, like, at least a year, maybe more, right? That they were just waiting because of the they waited for like Nintendo to bring back the popularity or something. Like, they just, the new CEO didn't want to sell game consoles anymore or something, so they kind of sat on it. Yeah, that's tragedy. Money and cost. Yeah, there was a big crash too. Like, it was really the NES that revitalized the games as a whole. And then they rushed this guy out. And I guess by then they could have designed a slightly more powerful console, you know? I hear the reason why the audio chip was the same as the 2600 was because to save costs. They wanted to be backwards compatible. And also it was cheaper to not put a second chip. If I'm not mistaken, one of you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the sound chip in the 5200 actually better than the 7800? Simply because it was actually upgraded? But there's a pretty interesting history there for sure. The next pair I want to try is Asteroids. We'll start with 2600.
Are you still streaming?
I am still streaming.
What?
I am streaming, yes. Say hello.
Yeah. Because I want to join.
You do? You want to try some of these games? Actually, you're here at a good time, because this game we're going to try next is actually 2 players at the same time.
I made a helicopter.
All right, so let's play this one first. I think the game I like to play here is 12 or 13.
Do you know what I used?
And I have to put... What's in shield? I think I need to put a difficulty switch, so switch it over to hard, because if you don't, the spaceship stuff here. Alright, so game 12, I think 13 has a longer, sorry. Yeah, this is the hard mode. You can see the angle that some of the rocks go at. I was.
It's late, so I might as well go to bed.
You're gonna go to bed, okay?
Might as well start getting ready at least.
Yeah.
I will have probably one more snack though.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I keep interrupting myself there. Game 13 has a higher score to get a free man. I think game 12 it's 5,000 points. Game 13, 10,000 points. So I should be playing on 13. Actually. Let's do that. 13. Still the shield. You'll see the rocks can sometimes go at a wicked angle. And the spaceships appear, and it's 10,000 points for a free ship. This is how I like to play Asteroids. A little bit of a challenge. Because otherwise on like game 1 or whatever, whoops, I can just roll the score over and over again, and that's less fun. It is new for me to play with this controller though. Usually I'm using the joystick. This is the danger when there's one little rock left on the screen. You were talking about the video game crash. I also experienced that when I was a kid. I'm one of the kids that got E.T. for Christmas the year it was really cheap. Like it was like in every bargain bin. And I remember being profoundly disappointed, and a lot of people are talking about the crash of video games and that time period, and one of the problems was a lack of trust in the industry, because when a game like Pac-Man came out, we wanted it really badly so you could play the arcade game at home, and then you got it and it was just a piece of garbage. Like it didn't deliver what they promised, so there's a lack of trust. Like you could read, oh, this is the greatest game ever, and it really wasn't. And then E.T. again, people call it the worst game ever. It really wasn't the worst Atari game. It was a fine game, but it didn't meet expectations. Like it was supposed to be really good and really fun, and I think people kind of just had it like the last straw. Like they weren't interested in being deceived into buying games that didn't deliver what they were promising. And I think that has a lot to do with the crash, is they were taking advantage of the consumer. If I'm not mistaken about Pac-Man in particular, again, one of you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here. My understanding is the Pac-Man game, he made a prototype to prove that it could be done, and instead of giving him time to make the game properly, they just released the prototype. And that's why it was crappy. The developer wasn't trying to make it proper, he was just trying to prove you could do it. And again, so that's just like a lack of confidence. Like they were taking advantage of the public, right? Like, oh, it has Pac-Man's name on it, they'll buy it. And people did, and it hurt them in the long run, I think. This is an amazing 2600 game as well. If you have a 2600, you have to have this game, and it's literally one of the cheapest ones you can get. This and Missile Command and Centipede. Well, Centipede, I don't know if it's cheap, but Missile Command is. Oops. And Asteroids here, and Defender. But yeah, Asteroids has to be on your list. This is a great game. And although it's not an arcade accurate port because of the solid colors, it's a great game in and of itself. And there it is. Let's see, remember the crash. Yeah, and E.T. was developed in like a shockingly short amount of time, from what I understand. Like the guy took on the project. He only had however many weeks it was, 6 weeks or whatever. They wanted to get the game out like as the movie was coming out, something like that. And I think they said they installed a workstation in his home so he could just keep working 24/7. And when you consider how tight a schedule that was, it's an amazing achievement, that game. And I can finish it as an adult. I never finished it as a kid. And then that guy gets like blamed for creating the worst game of all time. And it was like a superhuman effort. It should be celebrated. All right. I'm just thinking, is there a missile command for 7800? I don't know if there is. I do have never figure out 18. Yeah. You can, I bet if you tried it now you could do it. You could figure it out. Just read the manual. There's 6 screens. They're laid out on a cube. I think that's the part that screws people up the most. So if you go up or down, you always find the same one, but you go around the cube, around the 4 sides. Here, check this out. I have a sealed copy of 7800 Centipede here that I'm probably going to open up on stream one day to go along with my 2600 version, I guess. That's another pair of games to compare. Where the heck? Why did someone have a sealed copy of a 7800 game? I don't know. But I got 2 of them. One-on-one basketball as well. Now that I have a 2-button controller, I can actually play it because you need both buttons. Seals were meant to be broken. I am 100% opening these games and playing them. I have no intention of keeping them sealed. Unless, I guess, if I got another copy or whatever. But I didn't. Those are the ones I got, so... Alright, let's try Asteroids here. Oh, something interesting. I don't know if either of you have played, any of you have played this one. Whoops. I don't know if it's 2600 plus or a mistake in the controller. Ooh, I was pushing down the teleport there and it didn't work because you have to push the other button. I noticed while playing this for a while, and it might happen, I'll mention if it does, I'll just randomly teleport. Ooh, there's little animations. So when I was testing this out, I found I would just be playing like this and then just randomly teleport. And it's as if the other button was being pressed. And I'm going to guess the game doesn't randomly teleport you. See, I pushed down the teleport there instead. That's how it works in the 2600. So I don't know if it's the fault of the controller or the fault of the console, or maybe my game's mess. I don't know. It seems to be fine to me, but... Ooh, I tried pressing it. It didn't work. It is definitely... see, my daughter was here. I wanted her to play with me, because it has a 2-player cooperative mode and a competitive mode, and I've never tried it. Well, if she comes back down, I'll do it. It is certainly more difficult, but if you remember what I was just saying about the other one, I found the 2600 version to be a little on the easy side, so I don't mind the hard challenge. Because it's fun and all to get a super high score, but it's better to be challenged. I guess that is a benefit of the 2600 version, was I was able to increase the difficulty, you know, with one of the 33 variations of the game that were available, and there's probably less of them here. I think this has an intermediate and hard. We'll check again. Groups a few rounds here. A lot of 7800 games have intermediate, basic, and hard. Little extra colors on the ship is pretty neat. Ooh, I pressed it, but not soon enough. Let's get better at that. Oh, wait, he caught it in time that time. It killed me. You just randomly blow up sometimes from teleporting? I don't have the manual, so I can't check. They seem to come directly at me. Yeah, let's see what our options are here. 1 player intermediate, 1 player advanced, expert, novice, intermediate, advanced. What is this? Really? We can shoot each other in competitive play. Okay. Competition. Team play. 1 player. So I bet if I do team play, I bet if I shoot the other chip, it does not blow up. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is a good game though. This is I'm surprised. So they did a re-release of some 7800 games recently, and I'm surprised Asteroids was not one of them. If I'm not mistaken, Atari just owns the rights to this game. I did those games on another stream. There was Food Fight, Ninja Golf, and Fatal Run. And they're all pretty good. I liked Food Fight a lot more than I thought I would. Someone on that stream told me it's like one of their favorite games of all time. I'm like, really? I didn't. Ooh. So if I'm not mistaken, it started on 1 player intermediate. Oops. Said don't. I think that was a random. I didn't push it a second time. But I had just pushed it, so maybe it doesn't count. For sure, I would just be here like this, just shooting away, and it would just randomly teleport. Let's see if it happens. Should have pushed it. I always feel like, oof, when I go to press the second button, like in emergency mode or whatever, I'm pushing in the space between the buttons, as if it was an NES controller with the buttons a little closer together. And that's just getting used to the controller. Whoa, these are moving fast. Ooh, push it, but too late. Uh-oh. So that time I died because I appeared to... What else do I have? I like this game. This is fun. Certainly upgrade in graphics over the 2600. Upgrade in the control feels smoother, shoot faster. 2 players is great. The sounds are better. This is just an overall 100% upgrade. Something else I got. I have 2 more 7800 games. I don't think I've ever streamed. But they also don't have 2600 counterparts. It's Xevious and Galaga. Galaga being one of my all-time favorite arcade games from when I was a kid. There's the re-release cartridges. They come in these cool sleeves. It'd be neat if they printed those for the old games too. Good Galaga run here. Ooh, Asteroids is really good. I like that. So I wanted to get some of these games because I did not have a 7800 as a kid. And I didn't know anyone who had one either. So these are all like kind of new to me, like old but new to me games. What are the options here? Yeah, expert. Novice. Advanced, expert. Let's try 1 player advanced. So one of the criticisms I've read of this game are that the ship probably shouldn't have shot all of them. The ship doesn't look like the arcade version. But what's hilarious is I have the TurboGrafx version of, was it Galaga 90? Or I think in the PC Engine version it's Galaga 88. And on that one, this one looks more like that ship than it does the arcade version, which is very interesting. I'll let a couple of those guys survive so I can, is that it? Are they going to do it? Okay, I'll let some of the bees survive too. I'm going to get my ship captured here. Oh, there's lots of bees. Let's see if they do it. Jesus, leave me alone. Here it comes. He's going straight. Oh. Oh. There we go. Is this an OG 7800 gamepad? No. This is the re-release from not too long ago. Earlier this year, a few months ago. They, you can buy them right now. Oh, I lost my second fighter right away. You can buy them on Amazon, or I think it's Atari.com. You just order them. As well as the re-release games, the ones I was talking about. And they just announced the Atari 7800 Plus, which should come out this year before Christmas. And along with that, wireless versions of this controller, wireless versions of the 2600 controller, and a bunch of homebrew games are getting official releases. I'm most interested in the Bentley Bear platformer. You pre-ordered it? I want to pre-order it. I'm waiting for... I'm in Canada, so I have to... And I don't have to wait for Amazon Canada to have it. They're a little delayed with the Atari products for some reason. Usually they're not, but with Atari products they are. Whoops. So I'm going to order them from there. Whoops. That's it for me, right? Yeah. Let's see how crazy the... I want to see how crazy the advanced mode is, the expert mode. Oh, you may pick it up. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Advanced. Expert. Let's do it. Whoa, look how fast they are. Oh, you need your 60 frames per second for that. Honestly, that's impressive how fast it is. I mean, YouTube should be streaming at 60 frames a second. You guys see how fast that is? Why did I get a challenge? It started me on level 10. That's why. They're faster because they started me on level 10. Missing all of them. Yeah, I'm a sucker for all the mini consoles. So I'll probably buy the 7800 plus. Just because. I've been trying to buy all of them, I guess. I'm missing... Oh, I missed a couple of them. I didn't order the Sega Genesis Mini 2. I have the Sega Genesis Mini, but not the 2. Oh, I just shot my own chip. That's wonderful. I have the Commodore 64 Mini, but not the... I guess they made one called the Maxi. It has a working keyboard. I did not get that one. If I go in there, it's game over. Look. Should be game over. Because I have no more ships. Let's see what it does. Yep, game over. And what else do I have? The NES, the SNES, the TurboGrafx Mini. That one I pre-ordered on Amazon US, and it never got released in Canada. So I was glad I ordered it from there. What other mini consoles are there? Oh. Is it over here where they appeared? Oh, I just got them there. I remember thinking from here once. You know, this is not a terrible version of this game. I mean, the 2600 has Galaxian, which is a pretty good port. Almost got me. Jesus. Relax, dude. And that's it. You have the Mini 2. I guess there's some Sega CD games on there, right? Pretty cool. I really do like the Genesis Mini #1. It has a great collection. When I was a kid, I had the Super Nintendo, not the Genesis. So as an adult, I'm getting to try a bunch of the library there. The collection of games on the Genesis Mini is pretty good. I think the Super Nintendo Mini has the, out of all the mini consoles, the best selection of games, even though there's only 22. So how does this work? One button shoots the bullets, the other button shoots the... So I can just hold them both down. Alright. So this game, I had this on NES. As a kid. I feel like the graphics were a bit better. Sound effects are not bad, the music's pretty good. Like, pretty good as in, it doesn't sound great. Accurate to what the NES had. Remember those guys? Ooh, isn't that supposed to open up to shoot? So you have a bit of a warning? Ha, all four at once, take that. I seem to remember these you can shoot. Isn't there like a spot you can shoot in the forest to get a free man? Who knows where that is? I bet it's in here somewhere. It was in the arcade too, but yeah, you had to read that in Nintendo Power or whatever. Jeez. Trying to think of if I was a kid and I had spent my money on an Atari instead of a Nintendo, I would have been disappointed. I mean, I don't think so. Some of these, I probably would have been disappointed with how many games were released because, if I'm not mistaken, there's only like 70 games or something that got released for the 7800, whereas the Nintendo had like 700 games retail releases in the US. So that would have been disappointing. I mean, obviously the graphics and sound and stuff are slightly better on the NES. NES it's 16 colors. This is probably the same. I feel like the resolution was higher than on the NES or something. Definitely music was bang on better on the NES. Games like Mega Man 2 had like soundtracks that are... Oof. The Mega Man 2 soundtrack lives in my brain rent-free forever. Okay, shoot these guys. I like that you can accurately still shoot both of them with one bomb. That's accurate to the arcade as well. This one you can shoot at one with both. Yeah. Oh, I did all four earlier, so definitely do it. Those guys stop and shoot. Oh, the tanks! I didn't get them last time. I just died right here. don't know if I'm going to be skilled enough to get to the boss. This guy didn't get in last time. And he probably died and it didn't spawn. Good. Try to stay out of those tight corners where they shoot. That guy right there, he shoots at me. And shoot the top of the pyramid, of course. So they're missing the animation when those guys shoot. The tank actually moves. Gotta be getting close to that boss. Oh, died right away. We're never gonna see the boss. Did I die to that exact same shot before? That shot me. Very fun. That's a tough game. I think it feels really good, actually. Did I get through all of my open 7800 games? I think I did. I didn't play the ones I played before. So the only ones left are the two sealed ones, which I'll do on another stream. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight, guys. Tough game, yeah. It was tough. I remember it being tough in the arcade and on the NES. I remember I had to use the Game Genie to get really far in it or finish it on the NES. So, yeah, not a great way to get better at the game using the Game Genie, but I think this is a good version of this game. So, pretty happy. Out of the ones I played tonight, I think Asteroids is my favorite. And then maybe Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Joust, Dig Dug. Well, a bunch of them are all really good together. Guess I did get a bunch of arcade ports here, didn't I? There really are only two more 7800 games I really want to get, and it's Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong, and they're both freakishly expensive, unfortunately. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. Really awesome. I haven't streamed in a while, so It's good to get back into it. I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.